the Navy doctor said, "You're going to go home on convalescent leave for 30 days. You're fit to travel." And I couldn't get home. And I called my folks, and I had only been in Philadelphia for about a week or so, and they made sure that I was stabilized. They're going to let me come home and rest. And I called my folks, and they said we were coming up this weekend anyway. And I didn't want them to see me all banged up. And took my arm out of the sling, and I tried to make myself look presentable. I got into civilian clothing, and I got rid of the cane and all of that stuff. And I went downstairs in the Navy hospital into the lounge, and I was watching TV. I had a notion of when they were going to arrive, and I didn't want them to see the ward. A lot of broken men, horribly damaged. And when my folks came in, I heard their voice. They didn't see me. I heard their voice, and they said they were looking for Sergeant Such. And I came up behind them, and I said, "I think you're looking for this Sergeant Such." And my mother immediately turned around, and she was crying, of course, and she hugged me. My father wouldn't turn around. His hands were clasped on the counter of the hospital. I think he thought... he thought I'd lost an arm. He thought I'd lost an arm. And when he finally turned around, I think he was pleased to see that I hadn't been that badly damaged, and I was shocked to see how much he had aged in 1 year.
This young boy, came and threw my thoughts that he threw a flare inside the mess hall. But it just drove everybody crazy. We didn't know what it was, but it was one of those flares. I forget what they call them. We all scrambled. But again, I don't remember if it was just a flare or if it was something else, because all I remember was rolling off the table, and as I'm going down, I took my assistant with me. I grabbed him and took him with me, and I went right through the wall. Of course, it was made of grass, so it was no big deal. But I went through the wall, both of us. I just got him, rolled down on the floor, rolled off into the wall, went right through the wall, went down, because the building itself was set maybe 5 feet high. We hit the ground, and I scrambled on my knees and arms to my gun. So when I got to my gun, I turned around. That part is the part I don't understand what happened. I don't remember if I shot and killed this boy. I don't know. I don't know if that's what I want to remember or I don't remember. But I remember doing everything else, and I remember the boy in front of the building, and I remember getting to my gun.